Hello there.
Hello, my lovelies. How are we doing today? How is your Wednesday? I hope it's going fabulously. Hello, Pyro. Welcome in. Congratulations on getting the pizza. You are the Tsar Lord. Have I changed the role? No, I have not, though. So let's do that. Time to do 50 spaghetti quests? Absolutely. That's what you're here for, right? That's what people love to see, is the 150 spaghetti quests. Blue! Yeah, I felt funky today. I felt funky and blue today. Blue in a good way, not blue in a bad way. So there's that. The laggy cam should not be worse. It should be better because I went on to the Tinterwebs. That's not how that works. Went on Tinterwebs. And I was like, hey, internet, what can I do? What can I do? And it was like, do this. So I did. So it should be, apparently what I was already doing was apparently making it worse. But apparently yeah. So I changed it to the thing that was supposed to make it better. But apparently it has not. I'm going to try something else. So I'm going to try something new that I didn't do before and see if that makes us any difference, which will be nice. I hope. Where's it gone? There it is. Which is slightly annoying. Whoa! Oh, now the camera's tiny. Is it lagging though? Yes. Okay. So that hasn't made any difference at all. That's helpful. Yeah, whatever the internet suggested did make it worse, which is just fine. I'll put it back then, because this has made no difference. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try something else. Okay. How about this? Better. Worse. Better. This was what it was on before. This is what it was on. Less jittery. It's still there though, isn't it? It's still there. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Wait, give it a mo. What about now? No. Wait. No. No. Still a bit odd. It's better though. It told me this is something it told me, the internet told me to turn off because sometimes it interferes. There should not be ads. I ran an ad. If you run an ad at the beginning, it's supposed to stop the ads for half an hour. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. So I'm annoyed that the official Elgato website lied to me, basically. I'm going to change it again. This setting I think was the best. We're still slightly. The same ad over and over and over and over. Why? Why? That's so annoying. I wonder if this will make a difference. Has this made any difference? No. Not really. Hello, Bob Dim. Welcome in. How are you today? Yep. Who needs Audible when you already know how to read, I guess? I wonder if this oh, that just made it darker. That is worse. The technical difficulties do indeed continue, which is very annoying because I went onto the Elgato website and I was like, hey Elgato, what settings should I be on? And it was like, this is what you should do to stop your camera lagging. So I did. And it actually made it worse. So I've put it back to what it was already on. And here we are. So, yeah. My lips are blue. I was feeling all funky fresh and I felt like the blue today. Tee. But hey. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know what else to change about my webcam that might make it better. I am Dr. Freeze. That I am. That I am. Because apparently, right, I'll tell you what it was. I was turning it down. I was turning it down to, like, I was on 60 FPS, so I turned it down to 30. And apparently that's supposed to... No, the webcam's great. It's just the stream. It doesn't... I think it might be my PC, to be perfectly honest. It's too much for the PC to deal with. So right. I've turned it back down to 30. Apparently, that makes it worse. Because apparently it's like set up for OBS is set up for 60 FPS or something, and if you turn it down to 30, that can interfere. So I put it back at 60, because it said that would make it better. But I guess 30 is better? That's what we're on now? This is literally how it was last time. I've undone everything that I already did. And this is better, I guess? I guess? Yeah, but like the webcam itself is fantastic. I've used it with Zoom and whatever. Absolutely fine. And it seems fine. It's fine off. Maybe it's OBS. Maybe it's just OBS being shit. That's usually the crux of most of my problems is OBS being shit. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm gonna look at how much like CPU's being used and stuff. Quite a lot, but then it always is. Oh, let's give it a moment to settle. Yeah. No more than usual. I mean, the camera software itself uses a fair chunk. But like... But OBS is not using any more CPU than normal, so it's not that. It's not using any more RAM than normal either. So it's also not that. Although, I tell you something. There are some, like, effects and stuff that I can do with this software, but I can't use them because I need to download the NVIDIA broadcast software thing in order to do that. But my graphics card's not good enough for that. So, maybe it's the graphics card. But then if it was the graphics card, the actual, like, it wouldn't work generally, would it? So, hey. Okay, so I've undone literally all of the settings that I changed to make the webcam better, and it appears to have quieted down. Yeah, I know. The GPU is not dying. It's just like it's not a good enough spec for the NVIDIA broadcast software, and if it's not good enough spec for that, then maybe it's something to do with not being a good enough spec for the webcam to work with OBS. I don't know. I'm just blue skying now. Welcome midnight. It is indeed Wednesday. Shiny blue. This is my favorite lipstick, and I never wear it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear my favorite lipstick today. Because why not? That's how I see it anyway. Everyone is pleasantly surprised by the blue. I have beautiful new blue lipstick. And do you know what I don't have? I don't have a beautiful new blue passport because the passports are now black. What happened to my beautiful new blue passport? I was promised this. This is why we voted for Brexit, so we could have blue passports. FYI, I absolutely did not vote for Brexit. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, nice blue lipstick, and then Bob Dim's like, hey, are you okay? Well, I mean, the camera seems, I don't know if it's different on your end. On my end, it seems okay. The very occasional jitter. So, I guess Elgato's website was just incorrect because I've literally done the opposite of everything that it told me to do. And that seems to have fixed it. So, yeah. We'll have to revisit that. The difficulty is, like, for me, is that it's not, like, it doesn't do this except when I'm streaming. So it would have to be a test stream to test it out, right? And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that most of the time. And it has to be a test stream with my face on. I don't want to do that either. But I will have to at some point, I guess.
Hello.
Do it in the middle of the night.
Can you help me?
No.
I'm lost.
Oh, the music just...
Where am I?
The music just took a turn. Sure. Okay.
Can I trust you?
No. I might skip this track. It's a bit creepy. I'm gonna skip this. We're gonna have a different track. Lucha! I have saved up all of my Stellar Jade. You also want Jingliu? I've saved them all up, and I think I did a calculation. I have like enough for like 65 to 70 warps, I think. So like, fingers crossed, I will at least get a 5-star. You've entirely converted to Star Rail? Same. I don't even know why we're bothering doing Genshin on a Wednesday. We should do Star Rail Wednesday. Yeah. The auto fight feature. Auto fight is good. I haven't actually used it much, but it is a very good one. She sucks health from allies to do more damage. Oh my god, she'd be so good with my Japard. Japard has crazy HP. I'd just be like, here you go. Hey, auto fight might be shit like in itself. However, the fact that it exists, I think, is key. Is probably what I imagine what Nate is going for. Auto but is but. It's but. But yeah, hopefully I should at least get a 5-star. I don't know if I'll get Lucha because the last 5-star that I got on the special banner was Seela. So I will probably get a standard one. But I'll try. If you want to manually farm artifacts, you do you. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. No, I don't really use it. I also don't really farm artifacts, so I lose both ways, I guess. But talking of Star Rail, Nate, you asked and I provided. Look at your emotes, Nate. Look at the emotes. I got new emotes. I didn't make them. I was about to say made. I did not make them. I got them from a lovely artist on the internet. Kuriori. There they are! I mean, Nate's not wrong. If the enemies are dead, also fight works. Yeah. Yeah. Pom-pom emotes exist. Yes. And that there was actually a good shout though, because I found those ones that were free. They've taken up the last 3 slots on the sub emotes. So yeah, we've filled up the emotes. We need more subs for more emotes. I'm glad you're happy. They are so cute, honestly. They're lovely. Look at those little hearts. We do. We need more emote slots for the lesbian panic couple. This is true. This is true. Oh, the lesbian panic was so, like, amazing in that museum quest. I was like, give it to me. What was it when Zila was like, why do we need to talk to each other? We know each other well enough by now. Right? And I was like, oh, you do know, do you, Zila? Oh, you do? Oh, you know Bronya, you know Bronya really well, do you? Why is that, Zila? Steamy job interview, absolutely. It still doesn't beat Hook's job interview, though, where Hook literally turned around and started interviewing Clara. And Clara was like, is this how a job interview is supposed to go? And I was like, no, Clara, this is not how it's supposed to go. And she was like, oh, okay, I guess. Could just put some in BCTV? Could. This is true. This is true. But you know what? Consider this. I am both A, lazy, and B, forgetful. And we'll probably not do that. Oh, sorry. Yes, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. I apologize. I apologize. Time for the sticky notes. I have so many sticky notes. They become part of the sticky notes. Right, the sticky notes do help sometimes. And sometimes they just become part of the background. That's 90% of the time. So, you know, if they're there long enough, it's like, that sticky note's always been there. I don't have to deal with it. But hey. But hey. Also, I switched this goal back to the Stream Elements goal because the Twitch one was really weird and was stuck on 300. Even though I changed it to say 400 and it was like, cool, your goal is updated to 400. And then it just stayed at 300 and I was like, I have 304 followers now, thank you very much. Please update, and it was not doing it. So switched it back to these ones. Also, now we can have follower goal and sub goal on the screen at the same time, which the Twitch one didn't want to do. So that's nice. Put one on your face before you go to sleep. Oh my god. Have you ever tried to see anything that's this close to your face? Have you ever tried that? You can't do it. You can't do it. You know why? Because of physics. Because it's so close. I don't know. Also biology. I know how the eyes work mostly. You're forced to take it off and read it. I guess. That feels very uncomfortable to sleep in. Do you know what's really interesting though? Is that like the reason that you can see like in the middle of your vision is because like your two eyes, oh, what was it? I can't remember. Your two eyes, like, basically they're just like working together to fill in the gaps from the other eye. That's why we have two instead of like one big eye. I can't remember, but it was really cool, and I'll have to go and look up whatever that was that I learned and why it was cool and then tell you it. But eyes are very cool. They're very interesting. I have a whole documentary about it that I showed at the planetarium once or twice. It's very cool. Yes, two eyes means depth perception. Absolutely. Do you know how I know this? I know this. I know this from experience. I know this from experience because of two things. A, because my granddad is blind in one eye, and he doesn't really drive so much anymore, but being a passenger in the car that my granddad drove was absolutely terrifying because he has no depth perception. But he does have very, very fast reactions. So he would not see something until he was basically on top of it, but he would stop, you know? So it would be like it's terrifying. But secondly, one time I was on holiday in, I think it was Cyprus. It might have been Corfu. I get those two holidays mixed up, even though they were quite far. They were literally like 7 years apart. But anyway, and I lost a contact lens. I did not bring my glasses with me as we were just going for a walk, but it was a cliffside walk, and I lost contact lens, so I didn't have any depth perception. I could only see out of one eye, and I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna take one tiny step, slightly to the right, and I'm gonna fall off this cliff, and I'm gonna die. So that's what I thought, and I didn't. So that's good. I mean, I could go a whole day with a sticky note on my face. I would have maybe the worst day of my life. It would be very, very infuriating from both a practical and a sensory point of view. It's where more sticky notes come in. Yes, the Wing Woman podcast seemed really lovely. Yeah, I don't know them. I should listen to their podcast and find out because they're really lovely. There's so much gay panic in the show. Why didn't you tell me this? I need to be listening to it now. Now. I'm going to end the stream now. Everyone go and listen to the Wing Woman podcast. It's called Gay Panic. This is one thing that Doma lacks, I think. We don't have a lot of gay panic. And I mean, that makes sense. We are all Ace and Arrow. It is an Ace and Arrow podcast. However, we do have a bit of gay panic. A smidgen. A little bit of gay panic. Hey, do you guys, and when I say you guys, oh, Pyro, there is definitely such a thing as ace panic. Ace panic exists in like every facet of life ever. But honestly, Ellie constantly sends me like Instagram reels, and one of the themes of Instagram reels that I always get from Ellie is like of ace people being like, oh ha ha ha, isn't this sexual thing funny? Ha ha ha. And then like, wait, people actually think that? You know? Or like, just like laughing through life and then suddenly realizing that everyone actually does have sexual attraction and you're like, wait, what? 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 There are many varieties of ace panic. This is true. I agree. But yeah, we should have more gay panic in Doma. There's a bit with Toz and I've forgotten her name. It was a long time ago. The gnome. The gnome lady. The one with the horse. The artificer. I can't remember her name. This is my own fucking podcast. Hey, in my defense, I don't write many notes. I write shit tons of notes with my home games because I'm literally like, if I don't write this down, no one will remember. I am the note taker. Like, if I don't write it down, we will forget. And then when I record games, I make like no notes because I'm like, I can listen to it later. And then we come to like record it, and obviously we're like 2 or 3 episodes behind on the like release schedule, so I haven't edited them yet, and I'm like, I can't remember. What? You expect me to remember things? Invite some people to do gay panic for you? Yes. It is indeed confusing why the world is so horny. It is very confusing. And the biggest confusing thing, I think the biggest confusing thing for most ace people, and probably also arrow people in a similar context for like romantic attraction, is like when you are a kid and when you are a teenager, all of that kind of stuff is hilarious and everyone takes the piss and like, you know, does it ironically. And so as a asexual or an aromantic person, you just kind of, you're like, oh, this is how life is. And you keep going through life going like, sex, you know, and then you get to kind of like mid-teens to early 20s, and you slowly come to the realization that everyone else has stopped making it, doing it ironically, and you're just like, what? Ace Panic Type 1, forgot love interest's name. Hey, it's not my love interest. I don't have to remember someone else's love interest's name. I do know. I was about to say I do know the names of all of one of my players has several love interests in their backstory, and I do know all their names. And then I was about to say that, and then I thought about it, and I was like, I routinely forget at least one of their names. They're all in there. They're just, you know, it takes a little while to pass through. I'm trying to think now. I'm like, when have I ever played a character with a romantic interest? I have like my very first D&D character who I say I still play. That game is kind of on indefinite hiatus, but hopefully it will come back at some point. She has an unrequited love interest. That's it though, I think. Oh, hey! Harriet from Rendezvous with Destiny has a love interest in her backstory. I'll leave it at that. I can't remember how much I've revealed on the podcast about that. I'm not going to spoil it. But that probably won't end. I mean, it's already over, but it won't end well if it comes up. No, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I've gone and done it again. I've gone and said, let's play Genshin, and actually done just chatting for like half an hour. So let's do some stream raiders. What are my transitions doing today? They're really not very helpful. Stream raiders. Okay, let's go. Or I'm not going to go straight in on the 4 difficulty. Let's go on the very easy one. Dino Valley. An ancient valley teeming with prehistoric vegetation and inhabited by various dinosaur species. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Come and join our Stream Raiders team, everyone. The link is in chat and it is at the top of the screen right now. Place 3 healers. Okay, where's my healer? There's my healer. Okay, I guess I'm just going to put the healer like a little bit back. We don't want the healers at the front. That's not a good place for a healer. Okie dokie, place those units, everyone. We'll have a battle in half an hour. Fabled Coyote, hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you doing today? How is life? Right, after literally half an hour, let's actually play this bloody game. Right. Have I spaghetti quested myself? Yes, I have. We have to finish Nilu's story quest. Fabled Coyote, you're new, so welcome to my absolute trash of a Genshin account. Where I have got way too many quests open, basically. Right. That'll be the Grand Bazaar, won't it? Let's go over here. Wait, is that... Where are we going? Impatiently waiting for your new bank card info so I can live comfortably. You know what? We're in the same boat. I am waiting for my credit card. Oh, I get that though. That is a big mood. I guess I'm going to go here and jump down. But yeah, I'm glad you're waiting for the info though, because that means you've got one, which is the most important part. Honestly, like applying for things like applying for credit cards are so scary for no reason. Like they shouldn't be. But I'm just like, because it's always like, this will affect your credit score, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. And I get, they try and, it's not a credit card. Yeah, fair enough, but still same things. Yeah, no, that's completely fair. I was always like of the opinion of, but what's the point in getting a credit card when I've got a perfectly good debit card, Like, at the end of the day, I am not gonna, there's no reason for me to borrow money I don't need to, However, apparently, no credit score, it's not worse than a bad credit score, but it's also not good. So I need to have a credit card to build a bit of a credit score, because I've got no hope of getting a mortgage anytime soon, or even enough money to buy a place.
I invited you thinking this was going to be a happy occasion. I didn't know that things would turn out like this.
So, long story short, I'm trying to build a bit of credit score so that eventually when I do come down to getting a mortgage at some point in the future, I will at least have a credit score to go on. Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't trust yourself with it, it's not worth it. Yeah. Whereas I'm just planning on using this for, like, little purchases. So I've got a little bit every month that I will easily pay back. And then if I pay for something big, I will use the credit card and then, like, immediately pay it off for the protection. You know, that kind of thing. Hey, Faye, welcome in. How are you today?
There's no need to apologize, Nilu. No one could have seen this coming. Paimon just wishes she could have at least gotten to the food.
Someone remind me what happened. I can't remember what happened. They had like a party with the theatre employees, and the theatre's closing, isn't it? Didn't one of the sages came down and was like, "We're gonna knock down the theatre," and they were like, "You bastard," and he was like, "Yeah, I am." Yeah. That is a good way of using your credit cards. Yeah, if you've got your one thing where you're like, I can use my credit card for this one thing. That is a really good idea, yeah. But are you like me though, and you go, what I should do is this. Will I do it? No. I do that with basically everything.
Is what that guy said true? The academia has already given you many warnings?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. They've always seen us as being meaningless.
Not true.
Knowledge is king in Sumeru, and their pursuit of it leaves no room for the arts. But if that's all it is, there's also no reason to go so far as to demolish the theater.
Yep, Coyote, we are shaking hands. Look at my Genshin account. What I should do is not spaghetti quest myself. What I'm actually going to do is activate all of the quests because I can't bear to have a notification permanently on my screen. So, it really has something to do with Inia.
After Inaya ran away
Inaya.
from home, I brought her here to Zubair Theater. She really talks about her family. All I know is that she didn't get along with them. I never expected it to blow up like this.
If you did nothing wrong, then there's no reason to listen to the academia, right?
I can ask Nahida to lend a hand.
Nahida? You mean Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Ah, lol. Can't have notifications on your screen? No, now I have C6 Bennett. LOL. Honestly, I hate notifications. If I can't get rid of a notification, it's like, it's the worst thing in the world. I hate it.
She'd probably help if she knew what was going on. No matter how nasty the academia could get, surely they can't win against Lesser Lord Kusanali.
No. I wasn't doubting her ability. I just feel like we shouldn't bother her with such a trivial problem.
Yes, we should.
Plus, if the Dendra Archon were to intervene, then it wouldn't feel like our victory was earned.
I mean, I'll pretend that I know the issues of C6 Bennett, but I absolutely do not. Why is it an issue?
That's true. Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight.
That won't solve the underlying problem.
That's true.
I'll try to think of something. We can't just let everyone suffer in a perpetual state of fear and uncertainty.
It can ruin certain team synergies? What? Oh my days. How does he manage that? You know, that is in character for Bennett, though.
What to do? What to do?
Can you pretend to shut down, but secretly continue to hold your shows somewhere else? Or we could go through a list of customers and try to see if anyone in there might be willing to help out. That also doesn't sound like it'll work.
I think a scholar once told me that differences can be settled through a debate. Any polearm sword or claymore user stood in Bennett verse will get pyro infusion. And it overrides infusions from things like Kuching skill. I see. So you got to be real careful about how you use those things.
A debate? Well, scholars do love to use them to solve their problems, but how would that work in this case?
We just need to prove that the theatre's existence has value. It also overrides Yoriyaka's cryo infusion from her dash. Bloody hell. Bloody hell! Calm the fuck down, Bennett. Hello, VJ. Welcome in. How are you today? Ah, well, thank you. I don't wear this lipstick nearly enough. And I was like, hey, I feel like wearing my favorite lipstick today.
Oh, if we can prove to Inaya's father that the Academia's position doesn't hold water, then they won't have a reason to demolish the theater.
Okay, so we've got to logic and reason our way out of this. Okay, I can do that, I think.
I see. Defeating him in a debate.
Oh my god, it overrides everything, doesn't it? Bennett, stop ruining your teammates.
It's a good idea, but which one of us could hope to win against a researcher?
Just woke up and it's 7 p.m? Oh gosh. When you say just woke up, do you mean like you just woke up from your sleep or you just woke up from a nap? You working nights? Or are you literally just sleeping in the day? Because you know what? Sleeping in the day, it's great sometimes. Sometimes not so much. Still in bed on the West Coast. You should be in bed. It's too early, Faye. You're on the West Coast. That's too early. So you can be in bed. As you should be. Doesn't ruin Raiden too much. Fair enough. Her overwhelming Electro application. I have... Raiden is in my team. I also have paid like no attention to her. So she is real shit right now. But the thing is, my Raiden is shit with potential. You know, what more could you want? Time to bully Faye back to sleep? Absolutely. It's the daily bully Faye to go back to sleep. Have you had enough sleep, Faye? What weapon do I have? I think it's the... What is it? The prototype something or other spear. The one that you can craft. I think it's that, but I haven't leveled it up. She used to have a white tassel. And I changed it. But I haven't paid attention to her. I barely play Genshin these days. I do refuse to go... Prototype Star Glitter, that's the one. Yeah. I do refuse to go fishing. I hate fishing in games. Do you know what? Last night I was playing some Jedi Survivor. I haven't played a lot of it. But... There is fish, right? You can collect fish in Jedi Survivor. Do you know what you don't have to do to get the fish? Fish! You don't have to do bloody fishing. It's great. It's great. You get all the fun of having all the fish, and you don't have to do any bloody fishing. It's brilliant. What is video games' obsession with fishing, right? I don't get it. I understand it in, like, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, those kind of games. Sure. Why would I want to fish in Hades? You know? Like, why? Sleep from afternoon to evening, because I study all night. Fair enough. If that is how your body clock works, that is how your body clock works. And Don't let capitalism tell you otherwise. Oh, you wake up at 6:30 naturally? Oh, God, I hate that. I hate that. But then I guess if, like, I will often find if I'm doing a job where I have to get up really early, like if I had to get up at 6:30 a.m. every day, then naturally I'm going to start waking up at 6:30 a.m. Yeah. Yours says EL because I got really lucky. Amazing. Fishing in Hades does mean more gifts for the doggo. This is true. This is true. That might make it worth it. Anyway, which one of us could hope to win against a researcher? Me, I'm smart.
Huh? Me?
And apparently Nilo's smart.
No. I'm the literal worst at arguments. I can't debate.
You debate to prove that you are right.
Nilu, you are only so stressed out right now because you care so much about protecting the theater.
This theater holds a special meaning in all of our hearts. It's irreplaceable. But I just don't know. Can I really take on such a huge responsibility?
You'll be fine as long as you prepare.
Paimon will help too. You'll feel a lot more confident after doing some prep work. Believe in yourself.
I also agree that I don't think Nilu is that smart. I think she's pretty great and lovely. I don't think she's necessarily smart.
Thanks, you two. All right, I've decided. Even though I may fail, I'll do my very best for everyone's sake.
That's our Nilu. We're rooting for you.
Okay, let's head back and tell everyone what we came up with.
Hey everyone, here's our idea. We're gonna debate the scholars. Yeah, you're right. If Paimon's helping, we're doomed. Yep, that is what Nilu looks like. No thoughts, head empty. Everyone gathers together after hearing Nilu's thoughts.
Trying to best the academia in a debate is attempting the impossible.
I'm with Mr. Zubeya here.
If you really want to try, I won't stop you. It's not like our situation can get any worse.
I don't think it's entirely hopeless. To Sharif, Nilu's approach will come off as naive, but that kind of frankness is exactly what they lack the most. Things might turn out differently from what you expect.
I am in favor of such a romantic feat.
Of course you are.
No playwright will turn down a compelling underdog story.
Sure, in fiction, but I'm not sure how well that will translate to reality.
I've got news for you, mate.
I'm not saying that I don't support you, Nilu. If you need my help, just say the word.
Yeah, we literally said that. We were like, hey, let's get Nahida involved. And Nilu was like, no. And I was like, fine.
Anything is better than just standing aside and watching the theater get demolished.
I'm also pitching in. Let's show the academia that we have some fight in us.
Thank you, everyone. I feel a lot less nervous with your support.
Not to rain on your parade, but my father is a real hard guy to deal with.
Yeah, he's a bastard.
He's erudite, meticulous, demanding, and exceedingly familiar with rigorous logic. It'll be extremely difficult to beat him in a debate.
Yep. Once more, into the fray to beat up sages.
You all already knew that. But you just didn't want to hurt Nilu's feelings.
She did use big words, but then I guess she is the daughter of a sage. So that makes sense.
But when all's said and done, aren't you hurting her just the same?
Whew.
That's enough, Inaya.
Yeah, Inaya, you're being pessimistic. And if there's one thing the Traveler ain't, it's pessimistic.
Sorry, I've ruined the mood. I just can't force myself to expect a positive outcome. Nilu shouldn't have to push herself for the sake of an impossible goal.
There is nothing in this world that is impossible. See what I mean?
Yeah, it's way too early to give up.
You're right, Inaya. We're up against the academia. Everyone knows that they're very powerful. Being skeptical might actually be the more normal response.
Pyro, that is my reaction exactly. Can we just not shut the theatre right now?
But I still want to try. I'm reluctant to just let Zubair Theater go. And it's not just me. I think everyone else here feels the same way. If we're unhappy, we should speak up and let our voices be heard. Say what's on your mind, and do what you think should be done. If we fail after that, then at least we won't have any regrets. I mean, after all, the only thing we can control right now is our choice at this very moment.
I understand what you're trying to say. I also have my own intense feelings of anger and regret.
Shh, Pyro. I know. Yeah, exactly. The nation of constant oppression. Well, just speak up. Nothing can go wrong.
Then, could I trouble you to tell your father about our plan for a debate? You can still get in touch with your family, right?
Yes, I can.
Then, please help us pass on my request. I've never participated in a debate, and truth be told, I'm still not really confident in myself.
Really, Nilu? I hadn't noticed.
But since we've decided on a debate, I'll do my best to prepare for it. I'll gather everyone's thoughts and let them be known to all during the debate. I, by myself, definitely don't have enough wisdom to beat your father. But what about the entire theater combined? Then we should have a chance, right?
Right.
That's right, Miss Nilu.
Beat the bad guy. Justice will prevail.
Sure. Oh, you know what, Pyro? I thought the exact same thing. I was like, oh, this is the nation of justice. Are we gonna be a wanted criminal again?
Make him eat dirt.
You two. We aren't getting into a fight.
I mean, we could.
But thank you for your encouraging words. I'll do my best.
Well said back there, Nilu.
I felt that I might have said a bit too much.
Nah, you're good.
Anyway, we better start preparing now. First, let's see what everyone thinks about the situation.
All right, time to pull everyone's thoughts.
The kid has absolutely watched too much Spider-Man.
I've gained a whole new level of respect for you. Inaya was right. It's true that I couldn't bear to bring down Nilu. It wasn't out of pity or anything, though. I just felt like I didn't have the right to say anything.
Why?
After all, Nilu was the one who bravely stepped up and proposed to fight back. I didn't have that kind of courage or initiative. I'd be a terrible person if I spoke badly of Nilu without doing anything to help. She knows better than any of us how difficult this path will be.
Okay. Oh, wait, that didn't even give me a one of three. This one will, though.
Paimon doesn't really want to talk to him.
Yeah, he's a bit odd.
So, you've already developed some prejudices against me.
Huh.
And to think, I was just about to put forward a suggestion.
What guy? Look at his monocle, though. Isn't it so posh?
Oh, Paimon will listen to that.
Although, I know not if you have a new answer to my previous question. Now seems like an appropriate time to revisit it.
Just get on with it, mate.
What do you think is the meaning of art?
Yep, exactly. The monocle that just floats in front of his face.
Oh, this again.
We probably do need to tackle this question if we want to prove the value of the arts.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I don't know how to explain it, but all I know is that when my performance makes the audience happy, I also become very happy. Does that count as a meaning?
You answered him so seriously. Careful, Nilu. This guy's ramblings never make any sense.
I wouldn't go that far. He does make some sense.
No. Nilu's answer far surpasses yours. And it is close to my own.
Right.
The meaning of art comes not from its creators, but from its audience.
Accurate.
In other words, only art that can be appreciated by others will impart its essence and value upon the minds of its audience.
Yep. Because at the end of the day, if you're creating a piece of art, whatever it is, in my opinion, like, that art is whatever the audience thinks it is, right? If you've made something and the audience goes, oh, it's this, and you go, no, it's not, it's that, then you failed at your task, right? You failed to show what it is. I don't think I'm making much sense. Budget Aquaman! Hey! How are you doing today? I'm doing great. I decided that today was the day for my favorite lipstick, so yeah, I'm feeling cool. I think I keep using the word I'm feeling funky, and when I'm, you know, I am feeling funky, but in the good sense of the word, not in the bad sense of the word. Doing all right, just getting some breakfast for the wife and her sister. Oh, what are you having for breakfast? Anything interesting? I basically, without fail, have scrambled eggs on toast for breakfast. Because I'm vegetarian and I need my protein. And so if I have eggs for breakfast every day, then I'm like, cool, this is my protein for the day. And if my dinner doesn't have, like, a protein in it, then it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I like to hear what other people have for breakfast, because it fascinates me how people have different, like, breakfasts, like, so completely different things. Laggy I know, that's not, right, that's actually not the camera. That is actually my computer, because it's shouting at me that the encoding is overloaded, which is why I'm trying to turn it down. Just a sandwich from the local bagel place. Oh, pastrami, egg and cheese. Oh my god. If I was not vegetarian, yes. With grilled onions, even better. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I love a bagel. I don't have bagels very often, but I do love a bagel. Right, I'm turning this right down. Hopefully that will fix it. Oh, wait. I'm not going to be offended because you're eating pastrami. Like, literally, when people are like, oh my god, I'm eating meat around you, I'm like, and? I will literally eat meat that's been cooked, like stuff that's been cooked on the same thing as meat. I do not care. The place is practically next door. That is dangerous, that. Dangerous. Maybe there's a way that lets OBS take exclusive control over the webcam? Ooh. I mean... yeah. Because at the end of the day, as long as, like, all of the settings that I've got up in the software, like, they still apply to the camera after, if you, like, close it down. So that might work, but I'll have to look into it. More sorry, I can't enjoy it. Hey, I could have egg and cheese and onions in a bagel and be more than happy. That sounds amazing. But anyway, welcome into our discussion on what art is. It's a philosophical discussion. You're sending me the Wing Woman clip? Please do. Please do. I want all the gay panic. You know what? Panic Lesbians, that's my new band. I'm going to make a band. We're going to be the Panic Lesbians. Or is Lesbian Panic better as a band name? I don't know. Thoughts? Votes? Panic Lesbians or Lesbian Panic?
This is something that the academia can never understand.
You seem to have many stories of your own.
I once pursued the mastery of art, much like how a researcher would chase wisdom and knowledge.
Why am I saying the same word twice in a row? What do you mean? Two of the people in the band have to be dressed up as Seela and Ronya. Yes. Oh, do you mean that lesbian panic? Yes, I got there. Just took my brain a while. I understand.
However, the more of a connoisseur I became, the less I felt I understood.
Yes.
I began to question what it truly meant for art to be understood at all. I knew that the most sophisticated works are often the least appreciated, and yet somehow that provided me with little solace. I remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I visited this theater and watched one of Nilu's performances.
I just need people to form the band now. I need to find the lesbian rockers. Somebody send me lesbian rockers so we can form an emo rock band. The Panic Lesbians. And also so I can have a girlfriend.
It was that life-changing?
Just
send me lesbians in general.
Everyone here had a joyous part in the overall experience. The actors upon the stage basked in the love of their audience, while those in the house immersed themselves in the wondrous ambiance. In all honesty, from a purely critical point of view, the performances here are exceedingly average.
Shut up.
Hey, don't say something like that.
Yeah, that's rude.
But what bewildered me was how, despite the performance's middling quality, they captivated their whole audience. They captivated even me.
Which makes it of high quality. Because that's what it's for. That's what a performance is for. If the audience had a good time, like, that's the important part.
I realized then that I had walked the wrong road. The mastery of art was never what I truly wanted. I left the so-called frontiers of artistic research and came to this theater. For this is where I can finally find what I seek. Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. Whether it be inspiring or entertaining, art must be appreciated by others to confer value.
You know what? You know, this guy would get on with William Shakespeare. Absolutely. This is what I imagine William Shakespeare thought about it. That, or he was just like, hey, how can I make money from the poor people? Hey, tell me how what better way for a romance? Like, imagine you've got, right, a bunch of lesbians. They form an emo rock band. The bassist is fucking the drummer. Like, it's the start of a cool graphic novel series with, you know, a teenage drama. It's great.
If art cannot accomplish that, then it is meaningless.
When you put it that way, Mr. Zubair and I refused to follow the Academia's orders to change our shows for a similar reason. To put it simply, we were afraid that our shows would lose their meaning if people couldn't understand them.
But Nate, that's all you needed, right? You need the one high charisma roll to get Karis to go out with you, and that was it. My flirt modifier, right? I have a lot of charisma, but my flirt modifier very low. I could only flirt with someone if I'm doing it jokily, and then I can't tell if they're joking or not. And then it gets messy. You tried to make Amma lesbian love interest cute. You were so bad at it. Oh, bless. I'm sure you were great. But it's Stream Raiders time anyway. So that's what we'll do. How can the encoding still be overloaded? I have turned it right down. Stop shouting at me, OBS. Okay, so there's not many of us, but there's not many enemies either. There's like one big dino. And some little guys. So we might be okay, I guess. I'm gonna... Oh, they're not close enough together for me to curse them, really. I'll just make us go fast because we're really far away. Let's try it. You were just trying to play Haley from Stardew? See, Nate, that's got nothing to do with you not being unable to play a love interest. That's because you're a nice person and Haley is mean. It is difficult to improvise as a mean character when you are a nice person. I found something very interesting in my audition on Monday, where they said, okay, after you've you do your monologue and then just stay in character, and I'll like ask you a few questions at the end of the monologue. And my monologue was quite angry. It wasn't like, so it was the relationship between the characters wasn't like, it was antagonistic, but my character was like trying to get through to the other character and was like part of it was like, look, I want us to be friends and all of this, but it was quite angry anyway. And immediately once he started asking me questions, I felt myself immediately like go out of that angry side and like my like people pleasing side kind of takes over, and I try and be a bit quieter and a bit nicer and whatever. And I was just like, whoa mate, this ain't the character, this is me bleeding through here, you know. Is me not flirt? Not always. It can be, I guess. Neo Quaho, enjoy your Buster Scroll. Okay, well that went quite well. Oh, this one will be quicker, so let's do this one. Orc Warfields, challenge level easy. A blood-soaked battlefield where orcs clash with rival tribes and fearsome dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Ba-da-da. Oh, we gotta protect the Brontos. Protect them. Defend this unit from the enemy, or they will begin to rampage after the kill. Oh. Okay, that's why we gotta protect them. If we get to the eggs, they will be on our side. Okay, I've got to place healers, but it's on cooldown. So instead, let's have a Centurion, shall we? Yeah. I'm going to put a Centurion. Oh, do we want him in the defensive zone or not? No, I'm not going to put him in the defensive zone. I'm going to put him there. All right, everyone, come join our Stream Raiders team. The link is in the chat, and it is also right up here at the top of the screen. We'll have a battle in half an hour, so place those units, everyone. Literally had to stop up here and be like, y'all, I'm trying to create lesbian tension. Just imagine I've succeeded. Occasionally I do that. I'm like, hey, so this character does this, but I don't have the brain power to do it right now, so you'll just have to deal.
I once stood in the spotlight, but I relinquished fame and acclaim for the freedom I enjoy today.
I wish I could do that, mate, but like money. I need money.
I care not for where my feet may take me next, but Nilu, you need to remember one thing. You already stand upon the finest stage there is, and that is a rare gift that should never be taken for granted.
Nilu's story quest is gonna make me cry. I can tell it already. Like, this guy is gonna make me cry.
You cannot give it up, not even to the academia.
I understand. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Mr. Kasani.
Dust the cobwebs away from the eyes of those scholars.
This is gonna be...
You seem to care a lot about the theater.
Once you get to know him, you'll realize that he's actually a big softie at heart. He'll even help out with furniture repair and painting the stage.
Wow. Paimon didn't think he had that in him at all.
I think we might need to talk to the kids next. But I can just tell this entire quest is going to be about the power of art and theatre and how important it is. And I'm just going to like, I'm going to be like, ah! The only thing that decides if someone gets a vision is their fashion sense. You are so correct. Like, Mr. Zabaya's almost there, I feel. Like, he's nearly there. He's not quite, but he's nearly there.
No one is allowed to bully Miss Nilu.
Okay, maybe we don't have to talk to this guy.
Watch out, Mr. Bad Guy. Pow! Bam!
Okay, not the children. Mr. Zubaya? Yes.
Mr. Zubair, we're trying to put together a list of arguments that might be useful. Any ideas?
It won't be difficult to explain our position. They're in the wrong, and they know it.
But why? We need to explain why.
I have meticulously managed this theater's affairs for years, and I I have abided by every procedure and obtained every permit.
Here we go.
I did all of that to protect ourselves if something like this were to occur. I didn't expect them to disregard the rules altogether.
This might have something to do with Anaya.
Yes, I know. But anyone who's staying at the theater is one of us. If I can't even protect the members of the theater from outside pressure, then I have failed in my duty as a manager.
I wish the managers of the theatre I used to work for felt like that.
In summary, you need sufficient confidence and strict adherence to the rules. At least for now, they don't have the authority to demolish the theater.
There you go.
As long as you double down on that point and force them to concede it, you'll gain an advantage.
So the law is actually not on their side.
Alright, got it.
I've seen many situations like this before. The academia sure likes to get its nose into everyone's business. While you prepare for the debate, I will also prepare the theater for the potential aftermath. It's best to prepare for the worst outcome. Once you're done chatting, do me a favor and tell our customers that we're canceling all of our shows.
Do we really have to?
Right now, no one's in the right frame of mind to perform.
Nope.
I have to consider both our staff and our customers. This is the only way. Nilu, you are incredible. With your talent and youth, you had the least to lose out of all of us. And yet you were still the first to take a stand.
Oh.
I've never thought about leaving your theater, Mr. Zubair. I truly love this place, and I want to keep dancing here. I also want to keep dancing with everyone else.
You're becoming more and more like her.
Like who?
Do your best. We'll do all that we can and leave the rest to fate.
Who was he talking about?
My teacher. She was an excellent dancer.
Ah.
But she's retired now.
Cute.
If we have time later, I'd be happy to tell you more about her.
Yes, please. Rekha.
I didn't expect you all to challenge the academia.
I will punch every single one of them in the face and then kick them up the ass.
That reminded me of my younger years. Back then, I feared nothing and no one, and I was always charging into the most dangerous of places. I can't do things like that anymore, but those were some of the best times of my life.
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting demolished, then you, Soren, and Abi will all...
It's all right. There's no need to think such heavy thoughts. Even if the building gets demolished, its people will still all be here.
What about things like roof overhead and jobs?
Have faith in the resilience of an adventurer. We can always figure something out.
Aww.
But won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt end? It'd be like when you were forced to stop adventuring.
Ah, so that's what you were worrying about. Relax. I've had a lot of experience with regret. Things are painful at first, but as they say, time heals all wounds.
Time and therapy heals all wounds. Not time on its own.
Look at us now. Serene and Abi are happy. And Serene has also just passed his theater exam. He can start acting
Oh! But if they not done the theatre, then Serene will never get to act.
soon. He was thrilled because he can soon perform on the same stage as you.
Well, now we have to succeed for the children's sake.
We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggles. And would Serene have become a happier person? That's hard to say.
Are you trying to make us feel better?
Yes, but I truly do mean what I say. Being here at the theater has taught me an important lesson. The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it. I can choose to believe that my life ended with my husband's death. Or I can choose to believe that it was a blessing in disguise for Serene and Abi.
That's one way of looking at it, I guess.
Similarly, even if this theater disappears, a new beginning might just be around the corner. Good and bad are all human-made concepts. It all depends on how we choose to see things.
All of these theatre makers are so smart. Academia, listen to them.
You have a point.
Nilu, I know how important Zubair Theater is to you. But you don't have to be so nervous. We're all here with you. The theater won't go down so easily.
Thank you, Miss Raykar.
No need to thank me. If anything, you inspired me with your bravery. You might have what it takes to become an excellent adventurer.
She's already a first-rate adventurer.
You're too kind. All right, I gotta cheer up. I can't waste everyone's words of encouragement. I feel a lot better.
Good. My children and I will be cheering you on at the debate.
Okie dokie. Can I move on yet? Can I move on yet? No, I can't. We've got to go and tell everybody that the show's cancelled now. I don't want to do that. Please don't shoot the messenger.
Is the theater actually closing?
Yes.
He's been worried sick for a while now. He wouldn't stop talking the whole way back.
Hey, you two.
What exactly happened? Did someone come down from the academia?
Yes.
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater within 30 days, and that it's going to be demolished.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
They're messing with us again.
Don't tell me you'll have to listen to him.
Come on. You know the answer to that.
Yeah, it is a direct order from the academia.
This is a terrible place to live.
There's no need to worry, though. I'm preparing for a public debate with the academia. If I win, we might be able to overturn things and change their minds.
Really? That's terrific. You have my full support, no doubt about that.
Mine too. So what was their excuse anyway? They still not a fan of the theater's programs?
Yeah, something like that.
Good thing they have the power to make rash decisions about things they don't even understand, huh?
Yeah. True words, those.
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not books.
Why did you have to say that while I was drinking, Hushag? Oh dear.
Exactly. They want to look down on us? We'll look down on them first.
Right.
Don't worry. Everyone here has your back. The academia's recklessness won't get them any praise.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are more valuable than others, but everyone can equally appreciate art. If they don't believe that, send them my way. I got them beat on this subject.
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to make things harder for them at the debate.
Ha! Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Yes, let's do that.
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe that's something I should do.
We need to prove that they know nothing about what they're talking about. Discredit them. Yes. I love this kind of undermining shit. Let's do it.
Ignore him. He's joking. Just do things your way.
No, I like this idea. Let's do it.
No matter what, we will always support you.
Thank you all so much. Your understanding and support make me feel a lot better.
There are always more solutions than problems. If you need help during the debate, just shout and the entire Grand Bazaar will be at your beck and call.
Wait, I'm imagining Nilu mid-debate just going, help! And everybody, like, running to her side.
Gotta show them who has the people's support.
I feel like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Let's head back to the theater and organize our thoughts.
Sounds good. Inaya should also be back.
Abby, have you seen Miss Inaya?
Oh no, where is she?
No, Miss Nilu. Miss Inaya isn't back yet.
Suspicious.
Wasn't she just passing on a message? Does she really need this much time?
Could she have started arguing with her father again?
Traveler, Paimon, I think I messed up big time. What if Inaya never planned to come back?
What?
Please explain.
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably feels like she's completely responsible for what happened. She probably thinks that all of this happened because she was staying here.
Oh, right. As soon as her father showed up, she said that her father was targeting her. So she's felt like that this whole time.
She has a long-standing conflict with her father. That's why she ran away from home.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us. So she thought leaving was the best thing to do.
So even after we decided to go for the debate, she still couldn't bring herself to support it.
Mm-hmm. And then she just quietly left afterward.
She's too harsh on herself.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. How will you know if you don't try?
Exactly, Nilu.
Anyway, first things first. We have to get her back.
But where should we start? Sumeru is huge!
I think I might know. Let's start by looking outside the city. Before I brought her to Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote campsite. She got a fever from drinking unclean water, so I carried her back. If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater, she might go back and strike out on her own again.
Then let's go take a look.
Yes, let's hurry.
She really thinks that just upping and leaving is going to help? I somehow doubt that. Oh gosh, all the way over here? Okay. I don't understand this logic, because if she just literally leaves, all that her father's going... Surely all of her father's going to do is continue to shut down the theatre and look for her, right? Oh, you have so much work to do on Genshin? You have so much work to do on Genshin? Bite me. It's my own fault. I am to blame. I will bear the punishment. I've also basically got, like... I've worked on Zhao. Like, Zhao's doing alright. Jean's doing alright. She's okay. And then these guys is just, like, nothing. I've done nothing. And I've done nothing on anyone else, really, either. So, that's how we're at. That's how much work I've got to do. Oh, I know, Coyote. It's just endless character upgrades and weapon upgrades, isn't it? Endless, endless, endless.
There are signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not.
Yep, the same goes for Star Rail, but at least I have played Star Rail in a smart way. And not spaghettified myself. Ah, you're pre-farming Eula stuff. Ah ha ha. Well, you know, why not? Why not? And at the end of the day, you'll have that material. You can use it for someone else if you don't get Eula.
Let's take a look around first.
I don't think we have to take a look around. I think she might be over there.
Did you hear that?
Is it Inaya?
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
Yeah, when I saw that Eula was getting a rerun, I was like, oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay. Where is the emergency? Over there?
Yes.
Aha.
We're almost there. Stay back.
Bam!
She's being attacked by wild animals.
Smackety smack.
Inaya, don't be scared.
Smackety smack. Oi.
Evil conquering.
Come and die. Oh, what? We haven't had Zhao breaking the sound in so long. What is going on?
Thank you.
That hasn't happened in, like, months. Oh, the cryo cube and... What, Aloy's the only other character? Oh, that sucks. Do you have Aloy? Oh... I'm sorry about that, Coyote. Oh my god, that's even worse. I know the pain. Because I was doing Zhao and then Jean, I had to fight that Animo hypostasis like 40 billion times. And I was so fed up of it. Yeah, that's true. Could be worse.
There weren't so many big animals in this area before. They chased after me for a long time.
33 out of 46. Oh god, that's quite a lot actually. You can do it though, I believe in you. Just like pop on a podcast or some music that you want to listen to and like, you know, just go at it. It's only a couple of days worth of farming. Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose if you're using all of your resin on that. Yeah. You could do it though. You're nearly there.
Sorry. I'm causing trouble for you again.
Why did you leave by yourself? You really don't think we have a chance at winning the debate?
No. I just thought it would take too much effort. Everything happened because of me. If I'm gone, then the situation will resolve itself.
No, that's not how that works. Not gonna get Kokomi? Fair. Yeah, you fight that cube and then you know you will never ever ever have to fight it again. Simple as that. But everyone else is trying so hard.
Yeah, everyone's working together towards a happier ending. No one should be singled out for blame.
It's all right if it's me. As long as the theater won't get demolished. You guys are the kindest people I've ever met. You shouldn't suffer so much because of me.
Shut the fuck up, Inaya. Yes, Kokomi is Hydro Cube, and you fought that for Iotope. That is more than fair.
Listen to me, Inaya. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would blame you. Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilu, there will always be a victim. Whether it's me or the theater. You can't eat your cake and have it too.
Oh my god, I also feel that pain. When I started Genshin, I was like, wouldn't it be lovely to have like all of the characters? And then I had to immediately like squash it and go, you will never do this. This is impossible.
You can't win a debate against the academia.
Yeah, we can.
Especially since your opponent will be my father.
I could just punch them. Why are you so sure of this?
My father is an extremely demanding man. He's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher and his academic successor. I tried my best to meet his expectations and did everything I could. But he still wasn't satisfied. Or rather, he had just never been satisfied with me.
Everyone's C6, all with R5 5-star weapons. I'm sorry, what? That's gotta be fake. No one has enough money to be doing that. Yeah. I've got one 5-star character who's C1 and it's Jean, you know? No, that's called a whale. Well, yes. But that's insane. No. How? What? Why? Like, what? What use would you get out of it?
I'm no genius. But whenever he berated me, it was always as if he was asking me, why aren't you a genius?
Yeah. You got to spend so much money to get to that point. Like, spend it on something useful. Like, I love games as much as anyone else. But on one game? A single game? Nah, mate. Nah.
Yeah, like I'd know.
So that's why you ran away from home?
Look at when Tectone played Genshin. I don't know that person. That sounds disgusting. Yeah. You could just buy a house with that money. This is true. Oh, that's like insane to me. I'm like, sure, yeah, like if that is what that guy wants to spend his money on, then like fair. But I can't imagine having that money and not being like, hey, I'll buy a house, or hey, I'll buy a car, you know? Well, yeah, that's what I assumed. But that's, like, I just can't imagine spending it all in one place, that's all. Like, one game. Wow. Private server account? Ah, I see, yeah. Potentially. He already has everything material he could buy that he wanted, so he has the ability to do that. Quite possibly. Yeah, time for a beach house.
At first, I thought the father would slowly come to terms with reality. But he just wouldn't stop berating me. For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score. I thought that all my hard work had finally paid off, and that I could finally make father feel some modicum of joy.
You know, Faye, I would love to have the same opinion of if you have fuck you money, do whatever you want with it. But the thing is, do you know what fuck you money says when you spend it on frivolous things? It says fuck you, when you could be using said fuck you money to help the insane amount of people that cannot afford to live right now. You know? If you've got 300k to spend on Genshin Impact, then why do you have that much money, you know? Oh god, I hate it. I'm not looking at that YouTube. It's gonna make me sad. Yeah, just casually win the lottery and spend it all on Genshin. Absolutely not. Distribute it among the people. Hello there, Ismelly. Ismelly or Ismel? No, it's Ismel. I just am blind. Hi, how are you doing? Oh! Boom. Boom, Faye. Boom. I smell hot sauce. I get it now. Yes. Yes. It looked like I struggle to differentiate between like lowercase L's and I's. So I was like, Ismelly? No. That makes sense. Can't even imagine how long it would have taken to... Yeah, it would... Yeah, the time alone. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm good, Hot Sauce. How are you? How is your Wednesday? Thank you so much for the follow, Hot Sauce. Welcome in.
I even used the embroidery skills I learned at school to make a commemorative gift for him. I thought, even this daughter can make her father happy sometimes. Right?
I see. When we were embroidering your gift before, I didn't feel like you were new at it.
Oh, is $100 the max? Oh, that would take a long time. You're not well? Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that, Hot Sauce. I hope you get better soon. Oh, yes. I do need this big old stretch. Thank you very much. Takes the fun out of the game. Yeah, I agree. Like, you know, the fun is in will I, won't I, you know, or who will I get? And you're not going to get that fun. Mental health is a bit low. That's okay. You're allowed to say that. Just be mindful just be mindful of like anything that might like be a trigger for people, that kind of thing. But you're allowed to say that. You're allowed. You are valid. And I'm sorry that you're feeling a bit low today. The guy could flat out buy 1,000 wishes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Like, that, it's just... That's just insane to me. And, like, for me, like, I can understand playing a game like Genshin and going, wow, I really like this game. I would like to spend some money on it because A, like, I'm spending time on it, so I might as well, and B, you know, I want to give a bit of money to the developers because I like this game. That, I understand. But that much money? Insane. Insane behavior. Oh yeah, there's no, like, my C6 characters is, the Traveler. Yeah. I do have some rank 5 weapons, but they're all 3 stars. Didn't start getting the battle pass until like 3 months in. Fair. I have never got the battle pass. I don't play it enough for that.
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing it up. These are not pleasant memories for me. I was tired of him yelling at me every day. All I wanted was to see him smile at me. But he was more angry than ever before once I'd given him my embroidery and told him my score. He flung my present to the side.
That's so mean. But it is Stream Raiders time! So we interrupt this sad story to protect the dinos. Protect the dinos. Okay, so, I think I will put Stronghold here across the defensive zone and protect those dinos. Wow, you have 10 C6 characters and 1 is a 5-star? Wow. Good job. Like, for me, if I'm like, a C6 5-star is like, wow. But then I don't spend any money on Genshin, so that's fair enough. Pretty much half of 4 stars are C6. Fair. I think the highest I've got is C4, and I think it's Fischl. I've got quite a few for Fischl. Oh, which one is it, Chi-Chi? Do you have a C6 Chi-Chi? Ah, is it the Traveler? Ka-ching! Ka-ching. I always put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Ka-ching. I have not got Ka-ching, and in fact, haven't seen her much in the story either. She's completely off my radar. Yeah, I don't really know anything about her. I know Pyro uses Ka-ching sometimes. Well done, everyone. Festica, enjoy your tank scrolls. Yablep, enjoy your gold. And Noak Waho. Neok Waho. Enjoy your gold. Bam, 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 bam. Nice. Okay, we've got an unknown one now. Stampede. A dinosaur stampede makes you lose your way. You end up in an unexplored area. Ooh. Okie dokie. Here we go. Can I place another healer yet? Yes, I can. Let's go here. In the corner. I think it's a good place to go. Oh, she's your curse. You get her too many times. Yeah. I think... I mean, I don't often... Especially with Genshin, because I don't play it that much. I don't often get to the point where I'm getting 5 stars. I think Jean is the one. I've got Jean twice, and that's the most, really. But yeah. Place those units, everyone. Links here at the top. It's also in the chat. You can join our team and place a unit every 5 minutes. At least it ain't Dia. Well, there is that. Losing 50-50 to the same character is a pain. I understand that.
You think you should be proud of 3rd place? Reflect on why you weren't first. I forgot how long I'd cried for. I only remember my parents arguing. My mother also thought he went overboard.
She was correct.
They argued for such a long time. My father eventually stormed out and slammed the door behind him. I didn't get a single sentence of apology or any words of comfort.
I said it before, I'll say it again. Bastard.
I've completely given up. We're destined to never understand each other.
How horrible!
I don't think you can beat him in a debate. Because he doesn't even understand what kind of place a theater is.
Oh my god, you got Yai and then Raiden? Amazing. And you lost every 50-50? Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
He can never understand the relationship performers have with their audience. His life is devoid of camaraderie or friendship. He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes, as if the world revolves around him. What we cherish, our little place in this world, means nothing to him.
I really hate this man. He sounds like a douche.
It sounds like your past has had a huge impact on you.
I understand now, Inaya. But when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something quite wise. Maybe it'll help you.
Oh my god, I've got to pick. Which one? I think it's Rekhar's, because she was the one that was talking about, like, not, like, good, like, bad things being new beginnings and all of that.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
That's the one.
Miss Rekar has gone through a lot in her life, but she told us that she's very happy to live at the theater now. Although she ran into misfortune, it led her down a new path in life. She sees that as a blessing.
It's linear as usual. Of course it is. The fact that I finished... So yesterday I did Star Rail Clara's Companion Quest Part 2. And slight spoilers for that, but in that there's like a big decision at the end. And it was like... And it was so painful because it was like, I have to be really careful with my decision. Whatever I choose will affect the outcome. You know, it was so painfully obvious. It was like, calm down. You don't know how to build your kitchen? I would love to help you. However, I'm dumb. And you probably shouldn't trust anything I have to say about how to play Genshin, so...
She told me that the most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Pyro, on the other hand, might be able to help you.
Interpret it?
I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home, but after you ran away, you ended up at the theater and became one of us. Those unhappy experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone, and also gave you the opportunity to become friends with us. Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new life that you've worked so hard to find.
Oh.
Let the past stay in the past.
This is your new beginning.
When I ran away from home, I swore that I would leave my family conflicts behind. But you're right. All I'm doing now is falling right back into it.
Mm-hmm. Hello! Right, hang on. I am blind. Excuse me. Miss X Kill Clip. Hello! Welcome in. I'm not actually blind. I'm just short-sighted. How are you doing today? You have her on 2-piece Thundering Fury, 2-piece Shimmer Hours. Okay. I'm going to nod sagely. I hate artifacts and don't really bother much with them. Has it gone well? No. Do I care? Not really. Oh, good. I'm glad you're good. I am doing well. I am like weirdly sleepy today, but I'm doing okay. And I felt like wearing my favorite lipstick today, so that's cheered me up no end.
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but that doesn't matter. You have a new future waiting for you. Don't let go of the answer you've worked so hard to find.
That's right. If we put our heads together, there's bound to be a way.
You're right. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not trying to meet his expectations. So why should I give up because of him?
Exactly. Exactly, and I read that as two-piece thundering furry. No, Nate. Oh no, Nate. I've definitely gotten psychic damage from that. Yes. That is... Oh. Sleepy Killer 97, well, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Do you have top 3 pasta sauce? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so hard. I love... Right. So, I love a carbonara, but I am vegetarian, so not like an actual carbonara because that has meat in it. But like the cheesy, the like creamy cheesy sauce. That's the best. That's the best sauce. I don't know about top 3 though. I don't know what else. I mean, in my very limited cooking ability, I basically make that or like tomato sauce. So I don't even have 3 in my repertoire. What was it I had? Oh, there was a delicious one. Oh, the last time I went to my favorite Italian restaurant, I had some, I think it was like ravioli, and it was in like a walnut sauce. It was like a sort of slightly creamy like white sauce, but it was like walnut flavored, and that was the best sauce I've ever had in my life. So that has got to be number 1. Yeah. You spent all your 55k Prima Gems. Now you feel so broke. Oh no! Did you at least get the character that you want? Fingers crossed. That's when you farm it for Razor. But the furry needs shaving, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't normally class pesto pasta as a sauce. I suppose you can have a pesto sauce, but normally if I do it, I'm just like coating the pasta in pesto. I do love pesto. Oh, no, red pesto. There's number 3. There you go. I'm not a big fan of green pesto, but red pesto. And also these, I know pesto's not vegetarian. I do eat it. It is like my one thing. The poor physical DPS characters. Yeah. Lol. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, mushroom, you're so right. Mushroom's great. Basil pesto, delicious. What is aglio olio? What is that? What is that? You got Kazuha, Tainari C2, I hate them, and Kazuha, I hate the weapon. Oh my god. 55k Primo Gems, well spent right there. Well done. No, pesto has rennet, has a Gran Padano cheese, which is made from rennet, which comes from beef. It's also in Parmesan cheeses like that. Sleepy Killer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, blowing your minds. Certain types of cheese aren't vegetarian. Also, certain beers and wine are not vegetarian, but I don't know the specifics of that because I don't drink beer and wine anyway. Pesto has anchovies as well? What kind of pesto are you eating? I'm pretty sure my pesto doesn't have anchovies. No. But yeah, the cheese is why I don't is why it's not veggie, but I eat it anyway because I can't be bothered to buy the vegan one. Caesar dressing has anchovies as well. I don't have that very often. Yes, at Hatham C2, I gathered that because you got it twice. Oh no, you had Kazuha twice. At Hatham C2 instead of the weapon. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, pesto is basically basil and olive oil, but it has other. It's also the cheese is also a major part of it. Yeah. Yeah, alcohol on its own and 420 leaf are indeed both vegan. But a lot of beer and wine, I don't know what it has in it, but there's something that people use in the making of beer and wine. I did look it up. Can't remember. That makes it not veggie. Garlic infused olive oil. Oh, that's delicious. And sometimes red chili. Oh, I love it. So good. I mean, that's fair. Oh, you can't eat pesto anyway, but if you don't like it, you don't like it. You can get vegan pesto. I've had that. It tastes exactly the same. So I just can never be bothered to buy it. Oh no, Faye! This is going to be like, guys, wait. Lactose intolerant and allergic to seafood. Oh no! That is sad. You can't eat all the good stuff. You both just had pesto pizza. Oh, are you guys vegetarian? Oh no, I'm sorry. Most people I've met that are lactose intolerant do treat their intolerance as a mild annoyance. But what I was going to tell you guys, right, is... Yeah, and this blew my mind. The day that I discovered the mini cheddars are not vegetarian, they also have rennet in them. The cheese they use is the cheese that has rennet in it. And I was like, no, I've been eating mini cheddars all this time. Can't eat mini cheddars anymore. Oh my god, Sleepy Killer's puppy just turned 1. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. What kind of dog do you have? Yeah, eat ice cream and suffer the consequences. That's it. Oh, your husband's veggie? Oh, God. Sorry to your husband. Oh, Coyote, you're speaking my language. I know I'm vegetarian, but before I was, seafood? Mwah. My favourite thing. Paella. Oh, loved it. Oh, he's allergic to pine nuts as well? Oh, that sucks. I do like pine nuts. Pine nuts mixed in with your pesto and your pasta. Mwah. So good. Coyote, that sucks and I'm sorry. He's only allergic to peanuts and hazelnuts. I see. Okay. That's alright then. Anyway, that, like, Sleepy Killer's brought us in on a tangent. I can't even remember what we were doing in this cutscene now. Oh dear, but yes, as you will, those of you that are new here today, you will learn it is very easy. It's very easy to distract me and get me off on a tangent. It is very, very easy. Chickpea, soy, and coconuts. Oh, that's a lot. I am, thankfully, touch wood, not allergic to anything. Vegetarian and allergic to soy. Oh, no. I'm allergic to life. Aren't we all? You know what I'm allergic to? I'm allergic to capitalism. There we go. Yep, big mood, Coyote.
I can't afford to lose anything more.
Right.
We have to win.
In all seriousness, in all Genshin seriousness, we have to win this debate.
The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
That's right.
That's the spirit.
Oh my god, Coyote, can you have, like, any milk substitute? And almonds? Bloody hell. You can have coconut milk, I guess? But that kind of sucks as a milk substitute because it tastes completely different. What other milks? What other milks? There's soy, there's almond. Oat milk? Can you have oat milk?
Let's go. I'll tell my father about the debate.
Well, there you go. That answers that question. You can't stand coconuts. Oh, I'll tell you what, though. Hot chocolate with oat milk is delicious. I would have that over cow milk.
I know him very well. Even if he looks down on us, I know how to make him accept.
Oh, you do you?
All right, let's go.
Oat milk makes you feel ill as well? Oh, no. Coyote, I'm so sorry. Oh. Why do I spaghettify quest myself? So, for context, a few of you have come in recently. We're doing Nilu's story quest because I can't do the main quest. Oh, I can now. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. It's not as spaghettified as I thought it was. It's all good. But we're doing it because I couldn't do the main quest until I finished Nilu's story quest. And for a second there, I thought that I would have to do a different quest so that I could finish Nilu's story quest so that I could finish the main quest. I've spaghettified myself. This happens all the time. Look at this. I am the problem. Hi, it's me. Hi, I am the problem. It's me. Yeah. But it's okay because the quest that it told me to complete is actually the one I want to do. So that's fine. We have indeed been on Nilu's story quest for like the last hour, and we were also on it for like a lot of last stream and probably the stream before as well. It keeps interrupting me. I should just finish it, but I'm not going to because I'm going to continue to be the problem. Coyote, thank you so much for the follow. It is good to have you here. I will kill some. Why have I lost the word? Killer shells. Damn it. There's one left. There's two left. Yes, welcome to my team that is entirely carried by Zhao. Everyone else is a bit shit. It's basically Zhao carries and Jean heals him quite well, and that's pretty much the team. That's how I get by. So fighting anything with animo resistance is hard. Luckily, oat milk only makes me feel ill if I drink a lot of it. Okay, so you could have a little bit if you want. I actually, you know, I know we're talking about a lot about milk and stuff, but I fully actually do not really drink milk. I don't really have milk because I don't have, like, I don't drink hot drinks most of the time. I'll have hot chocolate every now and then, but I don't really drink. I don't drink tea or coffee or anything, so I don't have milk in either of those. I don't have cereal very often, so I don't have it in that. So unless I'm like cooking with it, I just don't have milk.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
I am finally awake.
Yep.
Good morning, Colette.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you like it.
Oh, I bet it's delicious.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
I'm not gonna lie, Coty. I think if anyone downed a litre of oat milk, they'd feel ill. So at least that's something. You can have that.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever.
Yay!
I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
I'm so happy that Colette is well. Oh, this makes me so happy.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
Yeah. You enjoy a yummy breakfast with Colette, who's been waiting for you.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Ooh, Paimon hasn't already read it.
No, Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Nilu.
Nah, and that's why we had to do Nilu's story quest first.
We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyano's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra.
Yay!
As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
Ah, it's really not that amazing. We were just doing our part.
Everyone's aware of your abilities. There's no need to be modest.
Oh, are they now?
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Oh yeah, he'll probably get an aneurysm if he doesn't know exactly what's going on all the time. Tainari! I wish I could pet the doggo. Oh! I have absolutely no problem with in-game dogs. It's real-life dogs that I wish would stay away from me. Honestly, dogs are great. They're so cute and lovely. But they're also really bloody annoying. Whenever I've been in someone's house there where they have a dog, they just like won't leave you alone, and they're all slobbery and like and annoying, and they smell, you know, and it's like, oh, but the dog's so cute and cuddly. Why can't it be cute and cuddly like a cat? That's what I realized. I'm a cat person.
Good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
How's your wound,
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, You seem to be already busy with work again.
Of course he is. He's Tainari.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Your whale level Ayato? Yes. Would love to see. You can put images and stuff in the Discord if you want us to see. But absolutely.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
We've got to clear it up. I appreciate that's a lot to ask.
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
Your boyfriend's got a job.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Ah, your UID. Alrighty. We shall have a little look-see in a minute.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why did he come to say hi to us?
Because he's a little bitch.
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
We've got to take Tainari with us to see his boyfriend.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps. Or, alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Surprise? This wind glider? What? What wind glider?
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
I guess Nilu's only planning on telling him once festivities are underway.
You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Yeah!
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me.
Aww.
You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Who?
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Oh, the Prime Gaming Rewards one. I didn't know they were doing one for Prime Gaming Rewards. I do not have Prime, so doesn't make a difference to me, but that is cool. I'm glad it's beautiful.
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Hey!
Huh?
Is your master alright?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies, and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia Forest.
Have decided. I'm gonna say. In quotation marks.
When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
Of course.
That sounds really exhausting.
Can't the sages, like, learn some basic forest ranger shit and help out?
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Yeah, we want to go to this place. This cool celebration.
We need to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go. But be careful.
Yay! Will do!
Yeah! Alrighty. Let's have a look-see, shall we? I've never done this before. I don't know how this works. Where is it? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Search. Oh, let's have a look at these then. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see. Here is the whale. That is indeed a lot of health, which is nice. Ooh, you've got his weapon. Very nice. I see. Ah, you meant echoes of an offering. I understand. And you've got a vermilion one on there. Car. Adding 6,000 max HP. C4! C4 is a lot of Ayato. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Level 13! Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I'm struggling getting mine over level 6. Well, there is Whale Ayato. That is true. There's your Kuching. Ooh, Mist Splitter Reforged. Very nice. So that's Thundering Fury. Oh, so the Shiminawa. I don't think I've seen that one before. Is this one? I haven't seen that one before. And then there's Thundering Fury. I see. C6 Kaching. There she is. There she is. And Zhangling! Nice. I do love a Zhangling, to be fair. I haven't really put much attention into my Zhangling. But I love her. Oh, Staff of the Starlit Sands. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Same domain as Emblem. Ah, fair enough. I don't pay attention to artifacts. But then I've already said that. I basically just go, oh, I guess I better get a good set for this character and leave it at that. Whoa! Hold the phone! You dare to fight me. You dare! I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you with that Staff of Searing Sands, whatever it was called. I'm kind of coming in for a stab. Ha! Ha ha! An 8. I beat you by 1. I win. Yes. Ha 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 ha. So there you go. I stabbed you. I evaded your attack and stabbed you with my staff. Whoa, anime girls, hello. Thank you for the hugs. That's a lot of hugs. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, you're clearly, you know, your reflexes are slower. You need to go back to sleep. You need some more rest. I think that's what we learned from this. That was my Kamehameha! With my love and support. Oh, bless you. That's so nice. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fabulous Wednesday. Oh, literally, I keep just looking and finding new emojis in that message. Check your crit stats. Oh. Oh, then I'd have to type the number again. And I've already said this once this stream, but I'm A, lazy, and B, forgetful. Why are you cooking breakfast? Why is your husband not cooking breakfast? You're the pregnant lady. You should be looked after. You're having an amazing Wednesday. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. Bake some cheesy bread. You're going to eat it with eggs and tomato. Oh my god, delicious. Delicious.
There won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Oh, don't we all love Genshin Impact anime game? Yes. I'm glad to hear it. However, I'm going to interrupt Genshin Impact anime game. For Stream Raiders instead. Right, I'm gonna have a... yeah, I'm gonna put a killing field, like, here. This... in between us, perhaps. That feels like a good place to go. Yeah, breakfast in bed. How about that? Breakfast then sleep, breakfast in bed. Breakfast then butt! That was a good one. You can't... Right, Buttspot. That was a good one from Buttspot. You got to admit, that was a real good one. Yeah. Just need to get an onset pyro damage goblet. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, anime girls, thank you for the love. Well, of course, if any of you do wish to jump on the ban butt spot train with Pyro, you can use the buy butt command. And four in total will do it. well, time out butt spot, not ban it. Yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, anime girls. Good to have you here. Oh, her circlet's already crit damage. Ah, you're all good then. You're all good. Okie dokes. Well, Iacho and Director, enjoy your gold. Daingen and Rathaf, enjoy your gold. And Hajoidi, enjoy your bomber scroll. Petition for the buybot command to ban Buzzball for one stream. Lol. I could up the timer, to be fair. I think it's only on like 5 minutes. I could up the timeout to be like an hour or a few hours to be a whole stream even. Woohoo! What are we getting? Paladin scrolls. Nice! Oh, I can upgrade some stuff. I can upgrade my flying rogue. Let's go. Who else? I'm sure there was another one that I could upgrade. The necromancer. That's it. Okay. I will upgrade that. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's move on. We're doing quite well on the Stream Raiders, so I think we can do a slightly harder one. Orc Warfields challenge level hard, a blood-soaked battlefield where orcs clash with rival tribes and fearsome dinosaurs. Yeah! Bam, 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 ba-dum. Let's do it. Oh, we've got the dinosaurs to protect again. We've got to protect the dinos. We got to look after them. What else do I have that's nearly level 10? Because I need one more unit at level 10. I think it's going to be the bomber. I'm going to put a bomber down. I'm going to put it here. Place those units, everyone. Come join our Stream Raiders team. The link is in chat. It's also at the top of the screen. You can come and join the game with us. You can place units every 5 minutes. And after half an hour, they will all fight. There's a lot of enemies. We need your help. If we get to these eggs, then we can get the dinos on our side. And we've got to protect these guys. Hey. Oh, Pyro, we know how much you love the best girl, Kazu. He is best girl. We have said this many a time.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Yes, yes it is. From prior experience, it is.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon!
We got your letters, so here we are!
Yes, we have arrived.
You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Lol.
Yeah. I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Oh no!
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this.
I love how angry Mr. Zubair is getting.
Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all.
He's basically her manager. Of course, you're right.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
Yeah! We did indeed save Sumeru, so we should be the #1 celebrity. But we're not as good at dancing as Nilu is, so there is that.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye.
I'm just swimming in the compliments today.
Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Nonsense! It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
This is a wild ride already. Yeah, we're gonna get to Fontaine and they're gonna be like, so we've got this issue, and I'm gonna be like, fuck off, do you know where my brother is? Yeah, fuck the Justice Nation, they don't need our help. Nubita, hello, welcome in. Thank you for lurking. I am indeed having a great day. I hope that you are having just as awesome a day.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
I have one.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered?
Oh, errand time.
If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Okay, we'll go around and check.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
Do you know where everybody is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time.
He is dark and mysterious, and very into TCG.
I'm not too sure about Rahman's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
I hope she's okay.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Like, we might have cured her Elazar, but I mean, I think there was a little bit more going on than that. He's just a scribe and couldn't possibly beat anyone up. Well, Alhaitham. Yeah. Alhaitham is entirely and completely not harmful in any way. He couldn't possibly hurt anyone, you know. He's not suspicious. I'm still like, there's still a tiny part of me that is like, I still don't trust Alhaitham. I still think he's the bad guy in some way. Like, he could fully like triple cross all of us, and I would not be surprised.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there.
Who just walks into the front door of a massive institution and looks around and goes, huh, we haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Where could he possibly be? You haven't even looked, Paimon. You haven't even looked. Yeah. He's just a scribe with the most muscular arms. Then Ito. Ito's literally an Oni. He spends his time beating up rocks because he's dumb.
Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there.
Oh, the House of Dana, okay.
But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here.
It begins! Finally! I have not met Cave yet, and I've been so excited. I've been so excited for the disaster gaze! They're here!
Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No, not at all. I want gossip about Alhaitham and Cave.
No way. We're strictly here on business.
see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
That guy's name can't be Jeff. That guy's not a Jeff. Let's go! Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, they're totally roommates. 100% not fucking. You are correct. They have such... I haven't even met Kava yet, and I know they have such... But there was only one bed vibes, you know? Oh my god, I'm so excited! Totally roommates. Definitely roommates. Bestest friends. Or not, as the case may be. I'll hate them. Are you with your boyfriend? Oh, that's not... I fully thought that was stairs, and it was just absolutely not. I'll hate them.
Oh, Hatham should be around here somewhere, right?
But he was right there. There he is.
Oh, he's over there. But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Would it be considered hate fucking? Maybe. Ah. Unwittingly, it just stumbles in. Only one bed? Yeah. It's like a trope used in a lot of fanfiction and things is like, oh no, what will we do? We have to stay in this room, but there's only one bed. We shall have to sleep in the same bed. Oh no, you know. Oh, only one set of keys. Only one set of keys! Exactly. Exactly. He's already talking with someone else.
That worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
We're supposed to be lovers. Tell me.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
He is in a library.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
But Coyote, we couldn't possibly fathom the depths of what it means to find a physical book like that. Oh, Pyro, you're so right. He's reading fanfic. But, like, I understand that he probably means, like, that specific book, but to phrase it in such a way, a physical book like this. Like, you're right, he's in a library. Yeah, you're so right. It is a tiny book. Also, right, before we move on, what kind of insane person holds a book like this? Like that, wait, hang on, let me find, I'm next to a bookcase. Let me find a similarly sized hardback book. I'm sure I've got one somewhere. All my hardback books are large. Okay, this is maybe a bad, right, here's a book. It's The Sky at Night. It's a hardback book. It's relatively small. I'm gonna try and open and read this book in the way that Hatham is currently holding. It won't even stay open. Okay? It won't even... Hang on. Nope. Hang on. Nope. Nope. But, like, I understand holding a book like this. Like this, right? Like that. And then you would use your other hand to, like, hold the pages open. This I understand. But, like, this? I can't even... Okay, there we go. I suppose I can do it. But I need to use the other hand to keep it open. Otherwise it just, like, does that. And there's also no way that I can keep without using the other hand. Like, look, it just does this. How am I supposed to read that? Like, what? What? I suppose you're right with it being a notebook. Oh, I can't get it back on the bookshelf now. There we go. If it's a notebook type thing, it might be a bit easier to keep open. He does have very strong fingers. He is very muscular. I suppose he also has that. No, I did not put any skill points into the art of book holding. Yeah, that's true. It depends how the book's made. It is definitely a different type of book. Very strong fingers. Nay. If only our Haytham was a lesbian. Anyway, let's end this curse discussion. You use fingers from that handle. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand how he can be holding it like that and not using his other hand to keep the pages open. Pyro, stop it. Stop. Stop.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Yeah, it's for holding books. They're holding books. Yeah.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Kasharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
You're using one hand to hold a book like that and keep the pages open? With what fingers? How? Like this? Like with your thumb in the middle? Pyro, stop! Oh my god, this is cursed and it's my fault. Your thumb holds... Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. The thumb holds the pages open, but he's literally holding it with his, like, 2 fingers and thumb on either side of the spine. And his other hand is just on his lap. Like, what? Yes, the cursed innuendo this morning. But we do have the disaster gaze, so...
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
It's called sarcasm, Kaveh.
What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
I am asexual. This is an asexual stream. Horny bonk for Pyro.
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Absolutely no sexual tension here at all. No, you're correct, Pyro. You're correct, Nate, even. Yeah! It's the same line as Zila and Star Rail going, don't we know each other enough already? Anyone who knows you as well as I do. They are fucking! It might be hate fucking, but they're doing it.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see.
Oh my god. I am refusing to contribute to a conversation on who's the top. You guys do that all you like. No.
Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Let's see how this plays out. We're not in a rush anyway. Pyro and the Traveler with their popcorn just like...
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
I mean, I guess what they're not saying is that that is what this argument is all about. Oh, I can't wait to get in their house. I want to see the arguments.
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
Pyro, I wouldn't put it past him.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
I have a feeling it went wrong.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true...
What? Not subtle at all.
Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Al-Haytham was like, Kaveh, I needed you. Where were you?
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Yes.
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
Have you not noticed? How has he not noticed?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Lol. Stop out, Haytham. Was that your boyfriend?
Hey, Haytham.
Twitch. Why would you do this to me? Kind, eager strawberry. Ew. Ew.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
I also think Twitch why.
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zaino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to all Haytham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office.
What if she didn't address that letter to that? Yes, your restraint is appreciation, Pyro. Appreciated. I literally just read Nate's message and was like, yeah, this makes sense in English. It's fine.
I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Nothing to do with me.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
You know, Bob Dim, you are correct. Words are very hard. Do you know what? Oh my god, so on my kitchen table at the minute are 3 different magazines with 3 different cryptic crosswords in them. And we all hate cryptic crosswords. And I think over the course of 2 or 3 days, we've managed to get 3 between us out of all of the 3 different crosswords. We've managed to get 3 words. Oh my god, Pyro, we know you have an obsession with Kaveh's book. Keep it in your pants.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages.
Oh lol.
To imagine such things could take place in the academia. I don't know where to begin.
The 6 great sages sounds pretty powerful.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6th grade school sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom.
There are 6 types of wisdom? This is news to me.
Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages.
Makes sense.
Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar, and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
These are not normal times. Yeah, I agree with you, Nate. Academic oligarchy, absolutely terrifying.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Paimon has a point.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence.
He did say almost.
The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the Academia. But I refused.
What?
Huh? But why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
Paimon's like, the leaders of all the other countries like us. Why can't we have the leader in this country liking us too?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
But you made yourself leader anyway?
Oh, alright. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either.
What is your
I'm
job?
only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the new sages take office.
So you're still a leader now, even if it's just temporary?
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
Oh. Petty. This is what I call this petty. Andrew, welcome in. Hello. How are you doing today?
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we look like friends?
No. Al-Haytham, you don't.
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
Well, there you go, Pyro. That told you. I'm glad you're doing well.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
He didn't seem to believe a word you told him.
Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
Maybe if you were nicer, he'd believe you.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Thanks for your hard work these days.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Haha, fuck buddies is absolutely the right term.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you there.
Why can't I speak to Kaveh? I want to meet him. I want to hear his side of the story. Time to go and see Dia then, I guess. I'm nowhere near as excited about Dia. We already know she's a lesbian. We already know about Dia's multiple girlfriends. Sumeru is such a gay country. All of the characters are so gay and I love it. I love this so much. Honestly, like, that... Yeah, Genshin itself is so gay. I love that meme that's like, which is more gay? And there's like a pride flag and it's like, being gay or whatever the fuck Genshin has going on. Genshin is so gay. I don't know how he gets away with it, quite frankly. Whee! Oh, which side of the tree? This side of the tree. Which one of you was it? It was one of you guys that pointed out to me that there are literally no canon romantic relationships, and the only romantic relationships are the implied gay ones. Perfection. Well, not perfection, but we're getting there. Dia?
This is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Are we getting Dia's girlfriend as well? Oh, sorry, Nate. Yeah, they're just roommates.
It's been a while. How are you doing?
Danyazad!
Danyazad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I thought Danyazad would be dead, and she is not dead. It's so good. See, Pyro? You maybe yes. But I'm playing the female traveler. So, yeah. Didn't work, unfortunately. Yep, Ningguang and Beidou. Yelan and Yunfei, Keqing and Ganyu, A and Miko, Tonari and Sino, Ahatham and Kave, Dia and Candace, Dia and Dunyazad, Dunyazad and Nilu, Dia and Nilu, I guess. Fuck it, let's just have a big old gay polycule. So much gay. I'm also... Automod is being homophobic because it is censoring all of the gay that you guys are putting in chat, and I am sad about it. In Pride Month as well. I can only use that excuse for another 3 days, and I'm gonna use it to the ground. During Pride Month, being acephobic, you're being biphobic. Anything that is even remotely inconvenient to me is acephobic in Pride Month. Ayato and Kazuha, I have yet to meet Ayato in this game. I haven't done those quests. I have not seen them interact at all, so I've got no idea. But potentially. Stream Raiders! Stream Raiders, let's go! Okie dokie. I am going to... I'm going to put a killing field in. Why not? I'm going to put it over here. Let's go! Last one for today. Let's go. Yeah, I've got no idea. But yeah, I can see it. They do seem like similar kind of guys. I understand that. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Kazuha... I would headcanon Kazuha as Ace. He feels like he would be Ace to me. Yeah. That does obviously mean he could still have relationships, obviously. But I like that for him. That's why they're both in your main team. So good. Would any of my main team be fucking? No. No, they absolutely wouldn't. I've got... Unless, I mean, we could put the Traveler with Zhao. I do like Zhao. Albedo's Ace, absolutely. Nate, you know what? You know what? I think it might be. No, I don't like Zhao and Zhongli because that feels like too much of a power imbalance situation, you know? That feels like a teacher-student relationship, you know? I don't like that. And Zaish, enjoy your gold. Inman C, enjoy your gold. And Skylab Fig, enjoy your Musketeer Scrolls. Cool, remember when Skylab was a thing? Wait, I've just realized, I've remembered. Hang on, is Skylab? No, that's Skynet. I was thinking of the Terminator. I was like, hang on. The Skylab that I know is the American Space Station, which is no longer a thing. And I was like, wait, is this also a thing in some sci-fi film? Oh, wait, Terminator. No, that's Skynet. Shenhe? Yeah, Shenhe could be Ace as well. I see that for her. Yeah, any kind of relationship that that seems a bit teacher-studenty, I hate. Like, that's why I hate the 13th Doctor and Yaz as a relationship, because it's very teacher-studenty, and I'm like, ooh, ooh. Yeah, Zhao with Bersacious. Yeah, that's the level playing field there. Fair. Yeah. Anyway, Dunyazad's here. Yes, I agree. Diluc and Kaia, they're adopted siblings. Why would they be together? That's just weird. Sucrose and Collei, that's so cute as well. I quite like, I kind of like Collei and Amber as well, but I think Sucrose is cuter. So many cute ships. I love them. We're good. How about you?
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life.
Amber is with Eula. This is true. This is true. And Kaia and the Traveler. I don't like Kaia and Lumine. But Kaia and Aether. Nay, exactly. But also, do you... Alright, cast your minds back. Those of you that were here, cast your minds back to the very first time I ever played Genshin and I streamed it. And Diluc and Kaia had that little cutscene where, like, Diluc comes in and saves Kaia or whatever, and they, like, have a little thing where they're like, ugh, you know. And I was like, oh, they kiss maybe? And someone was like, they're brothers. And I was like, no, they don't kiss! Oh dear. Yeah, I think what we're learning is I may be bi, but I'm gonna ship all of the gay ships. Yeah, everything that Kaia says sounds steamy. The same is true for Lisa. They are both there to be like, to be the waifu and the husbando, aren't they? That's why they're there.
I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
Everyone hates Lisa. Yes. And I can see, I know people ship her with Jean, and I can see why there is little indications of that, but at the same time, Jean's too good for her. Lisa's really fucking creepy, yeah. But also, I often wonder about this, because I often wonder, I'm like, do we all find Lisa really creepy and Kaia less creepy because of the gender difference? Like, is there some sort of like unconscious bias where we're like, if the woman's being suggestive, then it's like oh no, you know, oh, women shouldn't be doing that. But if the man's being suggestive, it's like, oh, a big strong man. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's the reason. Lisa is just creepier than Kaia. That is also true. But I just sometimes wonder if there's a little bit of that in there. Well, yeah, exactly. Coyote. That's why it's difficult to quantify, because the things that Kaia tends to say are not nearly as horrible and awful as the things that Lisa say, even if they're saying them in the same kind of tone of voice and they're the same. You know, they're both suggestive, but Kaia's kind of classy about it, and Lisa is just like awful.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah, it was us. Oh yeah, I remember you saying about Lisa just moaning when she climbs for the Japanese one. Yeah. It is weird. I agree, Koyote, I agree. Didn't expect to see you here.
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
How? Why would you say didn't expect to see you here when we've literally come to Port Ormos to look for deer? Like, come on! Like, I do not get it. Lisa is absolutely the guy that thinks with his dick. You're correct. You know, Nate's got a point.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady.
Nate, correct. My lady. My lady.
When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
Chongyun and Bennett? Oh, that would be a cute combo. Yeah.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Please don't die.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you getting bored already?
Benny is with the fairy. This is true. This is true. No, Lisa. No one's climbing anywhere, but Lisa's just climbing wherever, and she just moans, and it's awful. For the Japanese voiceover, anyway. Yeah, I've seen Chongyun be shipped with Xingqiu? That's his name. As well. I do kind of like them with Bennett, though. That is cute. But I also really like Bennett and Razor. Can they be Polly? Can Bennett be the pivot? Coyote, you're right! Oh! Cute. Cute. Yep, you know, Nate, you're right. Lisa can do whatever she wants with a rock wall. It's up to her. That's her business. I don't like Bennett and Fischl. I don't see it. Just because they work in the same place. Like,
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation.
hey, maybe Bennett is possessed by demons and that's why he's got bad luck. Oh, Fischl. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like them too. They're I mean, I can see it, I guess. Nah.
But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Al-Haytham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the Academia?
Lol.
What?
We didn't hear anything about that.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Al-Haytham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the Academia, but only if I wanted to.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Keqing seems to have a crush on Zhongli. Oh, mate. Oh, she's going to have an identity crisis if she finds out who he is. Fischl and Rosaria. Ooh. That's a spicy one. Not sure about it. Not sure about it, but it's spicy. A Genshin dating sim. I hate dating sims in general for me to play, but that is hilarious. Yeah, Genshin's already a dating sim. A butting butt. Oh yeah, I'm sure that they exist.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Al-Haytham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the Academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose.
Oh wait, you mean like a matchmaking game? Oh my god, I would play the fuck out of that. Like, I personally don't want to date the characters, but if I could make the characters date each other... Now that I'd be into. Unfortunately, Hoyoverse will never make it because they'll want to make it gay and China will be like, no! But we could get knockoff.
In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
Yeah, you know what? So would I. So would I. Child is wild.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
I don't like Pyro hates Child. I don't hate Child. But at the same time, it does give me pleasure to see him fuck up. Because I think he's dumb as shit. And also annoying. And also I think because when we first met Child, I literally went, I think this was on stream as well. I literally went, nope, why would we trust this guy? He is completely untrustworthy. And then, of course, you have to go down the railroad of the story. And I was like, why are we trusting this guy? Why are we trusting this guy? Lo and behold, we should not have trusted that guy. What's your one reason?
Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again.
I guess being free is just a part of how Dia operates.
Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
He makes me not want to play a team that he isn't in. Lol. Fair enough. Fair enough. He is quite fun to play. I found the trial, because I did his story quest and you get the trial of Child. Personally, I found him a bit confusing to play. Like, I had to think about it too much. And I don't want to do that.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Well, no. Not yet, at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Look at her eyes go. Nilu? She wrote to us?
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
Yep, even into the night. We know what that means, dear.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
Certainly seems that way, Bob Dim. You're getting it. You're getting it.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
Yeah, you look hot.
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
I'm a dim bulb for a reason. Ah, well, we love you. We love you, as dim a bulb as you may be.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
Belly's out.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Man of mystery.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in using a character that you find boring to play. Literally, that is the opposite of what playing a game should be.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru Village. You can try your luck there.
Are we just trekking the entire of Sumeru to chase up these invitations?
As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him.
Thanks, dear.
Don't mention it. You'd better get going.
What is going on with Dia's shorts?
On to our next stop.
I haven't noticed them particularly. Woo! Right, well, we've actually got to the end of stream anyway. We've managed to do a teensy tiny bit of the story quest because we had to bloody do Nilu's story quest so much. But we got there. We got there and it was all fine. Looks like they were once trousers, but you ripped the legs off and then got the leg wraps. They're just missing. You know what? Fair. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have had a fantastic time. I've had a great time. It's been a great stream. It's been fun. It's been a very gay, fun stream. Special thank yous today go to I Smell Hot Sauce, Sleepy Killer 97, Fable Coyote, and Anime Girls for the follows. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. We've had loads of new people today, which is really nice to see. I hope you guys stick around. I hope you had a great time. If you don't already know, my name is Chloe. I stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 2 p.m. UK time. Today is Wednesday. We play Genshin on Wednesdays. Friday is Chaos Friday, where subscribers get to pick the game. And Sunday we play 3 Tears of the Kingdom, which is Legend of Zelda game. Yeah, that's me. Yes, her trousers are on Candace's bedroom floor. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. But she just won't get hit, right? She's Dia. She won't get hit. She'll be fine. Anyhow, there are loads and loads of ways you can support the stream. You are already doing the most important one, which is watch the stream. Look at you go. So thank you for that. But if you enjoyed yourself and you would like to donate monetarily and you are able to do that, then you absolutely can. You can donate to my tip jar, which is right there in the chat. That is the best way to support the stream. You can also subscribe. You can share with bits. And all of that money goes right back into the stream and into buying new webcams that don't work. I'll figure something out. It'll be fine. It's working all right now, right? 90% of her kit and her designed artifact set relies on her being hit. Lol. I don't play Dia. Lol. But hey, anyway, if you are not able to support monetarily, then that is absolutely fine. There are loads of other ways that you can support the stream. I randomly go Scottish sometimes, so sorry about that. Here we go. You can join the Discord. That's where we go. You can join the Discord. You can come say hi. That's where we have a lot of fun. That's also where you can pick the game if you are a subscriber. The polls will go up for that. And you can put Genshin memes in there if you like. Put whatever you like in there within reason. And you can also follow me all over social media. Everything is in my link tree, which is there in the chat as well. You can find me at Chloe_with_the_flow pretty much everywhere. You can also find links to the music that I write there, and also the other things that I do on the internet, which include, but are not limited to, Deck of Many Aces, which is an actual play D&D 5e podcast made with actual asexuals and aromantics. We release episodes every other Friday, including the Friday coming up. No, that can't be right. Next Friday. I think it's next Friday. But I'm not 100% sure. I would have to check. So I write the whole original soundtrack for that. I also play Reyna, who is a tabaxi bard and also a rogue. Which means in combat I'm not great, but if you want me to deceive someone, I have +12 now. So I have expertise in that. Anyway, you can find that wherever you find your good podcasts, and you can also find me on A Rendezvous with Destiny while you're there, which is a Bite Marks actual play podcast. That's a game all about werewolves. We are playing 2 Scottish and 1 Australian werewolves in the Scottish Highlands. And that's a lot of fun. We release every other Thursday. We finished season 1, so you can binge listen to that. Or if you don't want to binge listen to that, in the meantime, I am running a short series of the Dresden Files accelerated role-playing game to bridge the gap between our 2 seasons. That's only going to be 5 episodes, so nice and short. You can go listen to it right now. 2, 3? I think the 3rd one comes out tomorrow. There are definitely 2 out. There might be 3. I should keep better track of this. But it's the first time I've ever GM'd for an audience, so please go check it out. It was a lot of fun. I think it's really good. Go check that out. Again, wherever you find your podcasts, and both of those link trees are right there as well. Yeah, that's it from me. The next stream will be Friday. So I know we didn't do last Friday's Chaos Friday. I was going to roll over the poll from last week. However, the poll from last week, we won out for Honkai Star Rail, and I'm not sure. I've finished everything I can do. And oh no, there's more stuff coming out today, isn't there? I'll find something to do. We can play Star Rail. So yeah, if you're a subscriber, just vote on last week's poll if you haven't already, and I'll carry it over. So yes, who shall we raid? Who shall we raid? Who shall we raid? Oh, I would like to raid Uni, because Uni, right. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know exactly what it is that they're doing right now, but I think they're doing some sort of charity event. Because I remember seeing something about it. So let's go say hi! Please put your raid. There's a raid call there in the chat. You can copy and paste it. Send it on to them. Say hi. I really love Uni. They are so wholesome and lovely. And I don't get the chance to raid into them very often. Here we go. Yeah, 12-hour charity stream. There we go. Let's give them some energy. Let's keep them going. They're very awesome. Good friend. So go show them all of the love. And I guess I will see you guys on Friday. And maybe by then I'll have made the camera not lag. I don't know how to do that. We'll figure something out. But hey. Alrighty, have a great rest of your day. I will see you all on Friday. Bye everyone.